What's going on, everybody? Today we'll talk a little bit about the Cavalier title and why I'm not going to be going for it. At least not right away, and why you may want to consider holding off as well. Also, didn't I have like 9,000 units in my last video? What happened to all of my units? How did I not make a video about spending 8,000 units? What did I even spend them on? Well, actually, it was about 8,500 units, but we'll get to that in a minute. First, let's talk about the Cavalier title. So the Cavalier title is essentially an upgraded version of the uncollected title that players can get through beating the second chapter of Act 5. And after you beat that chapter, you unlocked a few perks for your account. You got upgraded versions of the Daily Crystal, the 4-Hour Crystal, the ability to purchase Grandmaster Crystals, and so on. The Cavalier title is essentially the same thing, except it's for beating the first chapter of Act 6. And just like for the uncollected title, where you didn't need to 100% 5.2, you do not need to 100% 6.1. All you have to do is go through all 6 of these quests a single time, and then you get your Cavalier title. We can see there's a nice little UI addition up there, a little progress bar that Kabam added, where I'm 72% towards the Cavalier title at the moment. And if we click on the info button, it shows us exactly what we unlock for getting this Cavalier title. So the first thing is this Cavalier Crystal. These are basically upgraded versions of the Grandmaster Crystal. They sell for 200 units a pop. They have better chances at 4 and 5 stars than the Grandmaster Crystals, and there's even a 1% chance to get a 6-star from these things. So they're quite powerful, but at 200 units a pop, they are still pretty expensive. You know, if you don't get lucky, it could still feel like a pretty bad value. But that said, I may look to get some in the future. I don't know. We'll have to see. Normally, I stay away from those things. I'll explain that in a different video because it gets kind of involved, to say the least. So you get the ability to get those at least if you want to. There's an upgraded version of the Grandmaster Calendar, discounted Grandmaster Crystals, which is honestly a joke because if you have the ability to get Cavalier Crystals, then there's no reason to get Grandmaster Crystals even at the discounted price. There's an upgraded Daily Crystal, upgraded 4-Hour Crystal, and of course, that Cavalier title. So, all of it, it's all good, right? Why would anyone not want to go for Cavalier right away? Why do I not want to go for Cavalier right away? Well, sometimes in this game, and when I say sometimes, I mean pretty much every time in this game, when you beat something, there's an offer that pops up. Not even when you beat something. Anytime you do something. These days, if you switch menus, if you go and look at your champions, they hit you up with an offer. But when you beat the first chapter of Act 6, you're hit with an offer, and normally I don't like these offers, but this one I actually like. Let's go take a look at it. So we're going to flip on over to Reddit real quick. And this is confirmed to be true. You know, this is an offer that's popped up for all of my alliance mates and, you know, everyone else. This is no like fake image or anything like that. It is for 12,000 units, so very expensive. But you get a 5-star rank up gem crystal, and this is the big one. This is taking a 5-star from rank 4 to rank 5. It's the same rank up gem crystal that players can get through beating variant difficulty 100%, and it's good, man. It's really good. I mean, just taking a champion to rank 5, a 5-star, even for the hefty sum of 12,000 units, that's 2 tier 5 basics, 6 tier 2 alpha, and whatever other rank up materials are required for it. But those are the big ones, right? And if you think about, you know, how hard it is to come by tier 5 basics at the moment. All of the resources that go into Alliance War seasons, you know, all of the resources that go into Alliance Quest, and, you know, all of the glory that you have to spend to get the tier 5 basic fragments there. How slowly the tier 5 fragments come in through the uncollected difficulties of the monthly event quest. You know, tier 5 basic, it's still really hard to come by at the moment, and even when it comes to the unit offers that we've seen, like 2 tier 5 basics for 12,000 units. This is the best offer tier 5 basic wise that we've seen so far. Now the game could change, and I do expect the game to change. The game is constantly changing, right? Where tier 5 basic, they are going to get a little bit easier to obtain over time. And we're due for an Alliance War update. We haven't seen an update to the Alliance War seasonal rewards since they were introduced, which is over a year ago at this point. We know there's Alliance War beta happening right now where there's probably going to be some update, and with that update, the rewards, I'm sure, are going to get updated as well. So, it's possible that this offer isn't going to look quite as good in the near future, and in the long run, this offer is probably not going to look amazing, but at least for right now, I think this offer is really, really good. It's very powerful. You do not get to pick your class type. It's a random class type, but honestly, man, all the classes are stacked these days. All the champions that Kabam is adding, for the most part at least, they're very powerful. And I don't even have a champion that like or a class type that I'm hoping to get out of this crystal. I'll take whatever class type I get. I don't care. I'll find a good champion to use it on at some point, even if I can't use it right away. So that's essentially what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to get 12,000 units, and we'll get back to the whole why I'm missing so many units thing in a moment. But I want to get 12,000 units. The rest of the stuff that comes with this offer is okay. It'll help you clear 6.1 100%, or you could take these rewards. Honestly, what a good thing to do might be to clear 6.1 one time, get this offer, get a new rank 5-star champion, and then take the bonus stuff here and take that over to Variant or somewhere else, and finish up some other piece of content. Because the rest of the rewards for 6.1, they're okay, but a lot of it is the title, and there's other areas of the game that can give you even better rewards. I believe what is hidden behind this message here is 25 of these level 5 health potions, 15 of the team version, 15 revives, and 10 of the team revives, and then 20 energy refills. I believe that's what's behind here. Someone may just want to verify that in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's actually what's included here. And the revives, they're actually the 60% ones, so it's quite nice. But mostly what I'm saving the units for is this rank up gem crystal, right? Like, this is like 11,000 units worth of this deal. The rest of the stuff is just like some bonus added in. Honestly, even if this stuff wasn't here, I would still pay 12,000 units just for this rank up gem crystal. Because like I said, it's just, it's so expensive. The tier 5 basic fragments are so rare. And we just haven't seen an offer this good for Tier 5 Basic. Not yet. Especially if you don't spend, if you haven't picked up like the Cyber Monday or the 4th of July offers, then this is insane, man. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting that. 12,000 units, it does take a long time to get if you are grinding them out. But even just hitting the milestones in a few of the arenas without going nuts, without hitting all the milestones in all of the arenas, as long as you're being a little bit stingy with your units and not really spending them elsewhere, not getting sucked into spending them on crystals and that type of thing, then 12,000 units, they don't take that long to get, and I do think it's worth waiting for, at least for me. Now, as far as what happened to my units, why I only have 1397 at the moment, well, there was an offer that came out the day that Act 6 was released, and I'm going to put that on screen right now, me kind of picking up that offer. And it was a two-tiered offer, one for 2,500 units, the next one for 6,000. And the reason why I picked it up was because the one for 6,000 gave some Tier 5 class catalyst fragments. And it was quite a few of the class catalyst fragments. Let's go ahead and take a look at my inventory right now. And we can see here that I'm well on my way to having the resources needed to rank 3 a 6-star champion. You actually only need one class catalyst to take a 6-star to rank 3. You still need the rest of the resources like Tier 5 basics and stuff like that, but one Tier 5 class catalyst to take a 6-star champion to rank 3. And yeah, I'm halfway there for science. This was not intended by Kabam, though. They came out with a forum post saying that you're only supposed to get 900 fragments per crystal. You got 5 of the crystals, right? It was only supposed to be 900 fragments per crystal, but instead it was 11,250 fragments per crystal. That's the same amount of fragments that you get for, beating Act 6 and getting the one single special crystal out of this thing, or 6.1 at least, where it gives you 25% of a class catalyst. So it was a mistake on Kabam's part. And in that forum post, they said what they're going to do is just refund everybody the units that they spent and pull all of the resources from everyone's accounts. And then they're going to, redo the offer essentially for people who want to pick it up. And just, with the actual correct amounts of the class catalyst in it. So I'm going to get all of those units back. Should be getting 8,500 units back. So that's going to put me close to 10K. And then, yeah, I'm just going to farm up a few more for a few more weeks to get the remaining thousands of units that I need to put me over to 12K. I may look to do a grind if a champion's looking good, though, so I may spend some units there. So, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to make my first pass all the way through Act 6. In the meantime, you can see I've started already, though. I 100% cleared the first quest. I plan on 100% clearing the second and third quest as well on Sunday. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm just going to slowly make my way through that way so that whenever I do get 12,000 units and I do finish the final quest for the first time, I can pick up this offer, and then I'm not that far off from 100% clearing and getting the rest of the rewards here. So that's kind of my game plan. It's only 3 to 4. Okay, yeah, it's kind of my game plan. Honestly, man, I really value this offer. I can't tell you. I think it's such a strong value. But that said, if you don't have the units or if you don't grind the arena at all or anything, then money-wise, it does cost a lot of money to get 12,000 units. Everyone's financial situation is different. I'm not going to advise anyone to, to spend the money on this thing. If you're at 0 units, that's a few $100 right there, man. So yeah, I'm not really advising anyone like that. If you have a large disposable income, then yeah, I think it's good. But otherwise, don't do it. Like, you never need to spend that amount of money on this game to have fun. In fact, I think it does the opposite. It makes the game not fun. And then there's also probably going to be better money offers in the future. Like if we just, if you had to spend money on this offer, you're probably better off waiting until the 4th of July, where there's going to be a better valued money offer. So, yeah, if you are looking to spend on this thing, just kind of keep that in mind. But for anyone who doesn't spend 12,000 units, yeah, this is worth it. This is absolutely worth it, and I'm going to be waiting. I don't care about the little bit of perks that I'll be missing out for the next, I don't know, month and a half or so. Maybe it won't take that long. Maybe it'll take even longer. Who knows? But I will be waiting. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. That's my plans. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.